Good to see you, Adya.
Hi, thank you. Good to see you.
You said yesterday something about it doesn't matter what you do.
In relation to what? Remind me, please.
I think you were actually, it was the very first person who went in satsang, and I think it was in relationship to past things that they did. But that's not how it hit me.
Okay.
It just hit me that my whole life has been about what I do.
Yes.
And how that creates me.
Yeah, I am what I do.
And my spiritual life as well.
Yes.
And just like in the moment you said that, I felt like laughing and crying at the same time.
Yes, I highly recommend it.
So now I kind of have a dilemma, which is I've been trying to embody some of the other things you suggested the other day about just opening. Because it seems like that's as far away from doing as I can get.
No, I see.
Just trying to bring some energy to my heart.
Okay.
And sit and wait.
Don't wait. If you're going to sit, sit, but don't wait.
So,
no expectancy.
How do my personality just wants to go for things.
Yes.
And if bearing down doesn't work, bear down harder.
I understand, brother. We are the same.
So,
yes. I understand that road.
So, sitting without doing anything is a huge challenge.
Sitting without being the doer. Little different. Sitting without being the doer. Being without doing the doer. Walking without being the walker. Thinking without being the thinker. Looking without being the looker.
So it's the identification.
That's right. That's all. The doer is an illusion. That the doer needs to do in order to feel like he exists. I am because I do. And from what I've done defines who I am. And what I'm trying to do now defines who I am. That's the doer, right? A thinker, I am what I think. I am what I believe. The feeler, I am what I feel. The doer, I am what I do. It's all, but when you look at it, it's all false identity stuff. So you've done something. Where's the doer in it? It's just all images in your mind, isn't it? That's all it is. Nothing but self-images. Just.
And it's breaking me down now, health-wise.
It's breaking, the doing?
The doing, yeah.
Yeah. Bodies can only do in that way so long. It's very hard on them.
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to balance it all and do in every realm of my existence.
It's just the shift from doing to being. See, doing it's always like, it's an in-breath. Being is being. Doing. How do I do being? How do I do it? How do I do it? How do I do it? Right?
Exactly. Just tell me how to do being and we'll be fine.
Okay? Breathe out. No. Not. That's doer, pushing the air out. Right? No, just let it fall out of you. You are not what you do. And the only reason doers do is because they get very uncomfortable when they're not doing, right? You get kind of agitated, right? Kind of fidgety, like, I gotta keep doing. Why?
Stay out of the present.
Get out of the present. What if you don't get out of the present? What's going to happen? What's going to happen if the doer doesn't do? The doer is no more.
It's not in control.
It never was in control.
Well, yeah. But
it's worse than not in control. When the doer's not doing, it doesn't exist. It's afraid of that. That's why you feel that antsiness, that nervousness in the system when you're not doing. Because the doer's like, you don't know this consciously, but unconsciously the doer's, if I don't do, I'll die. If I don't do, I won't exist. You don't think that in your head. Most people aren't that in touch. But you feel it in your body. That's the anxiety. Your unconscious views the lack of doing as death.
But you know, it's interesting because recently I've started doing a practice of doing nothing, and like specifically not meditating. You know, like I lay down under the trees and just look up at the sky, and shit happens, but I don't really attach to anything.
Great. And for a doer, laying under the tree, looking in the sky is probably pretty darn good.
It feels great.
Yeah. A relief from doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I'm sitting here,
your doer gets activated.
All right. Yeah, I want something to bear down on.
Yeah. Yeah. You came to the wrong guy. Be. If you want something somewhere to put your attention, just be. Turn consciousness back to itself. Okay? Turn consciousness back to itself. If you're going to do something worthwhile. You see? If that energy, you can't just turn it off like a light switch. If it's there, then also you can utilize it in wise ways. Just mindless doing is not wise. And just trying to do the right thing spiritually, that's also not wise. That's another way of going unconscious. You know, it's being a sheep. Right? Just doing what I'm told, and they say it'll help me and bring me to enlightenment, and I don't have any idea if it will, but I'll do it anyway. Because they've been doing it for hundreds of years, right? So I'll do it too. The problem is, how many people have woke up over those hundreds of years doing it? A little more kind of a tough question, isn't it? Not so many.
Worse odds than the lottery, huh?
That's right. Worse odds than the lottery. And the reason isn't because of what they're doing. The reason is because the attitude they're doing it with. So you can't necessarily blame the teaching. You have to. It's more in the attitude. If I'm just going blind and doing what I'm told, I'm not conscious at all. So, not that kind of doing. Remember, this is all about you. And I don't mean just personal you. I mean you straight through the personal you into the universe. But the way in is right through you. Right through the heart of you. That's why I'm always saying, turn that back. When you look inside to find out what you are, sincerely, with deep interest, you don't want just another answer in your head. You really, 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 really want to know. So when you look inside, right now look inside, and you look for what am I really beyond the thoughts about myself and my opinions and my belief structure and all of that, because all that is something you witness. Beyond how you feel, because feelings happen to who? You, to what you are, so you're primary to those. What is it that feels? What is it? What is it? What is it that you are? You turn your consciousness, you look. what do you find?
Just that space.
That's what to do. You got the doing energy, then utilize it. The doing energy, if used wisely, will take you back to being. You go back, wow, I'm looking for myself. My teacher told me to find out who I am. I'm looking for myself, and I look, and there isn't one there. What is there? What is that? What is it like when there's not a me there? Space, right? Infinite, vast space. Experience that. Just experience it. Feel it. Just like if you were laying under the tree, looking up, and you're just experiencing the breeze, right? Just experiencing it. You're not making theories out of it. You're not making ideas out of it. You're just experiencing it. You're experiencing your own no-thingness. That's just in a simple, childlike way. You actually start to taste that's what spirit is. That's the invitation. And only that can alter, in the snap of a finger, your whole sense of who you are. It can do that. You can't do that, but it can do it. You realize, it's not true. I'm not this doer guy. That's not me. That's just a karmic energy. You get the feel?
Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Enjoy. Yes.